It's universal health coverage, health emergencies, and healthier populations. AMR is one of 5 platforms, or what you call also flagships. Out of the 5, 1 flagship is AMR, and which is under the 3rd priority, which aims to see 1 billion more people enjoying better health and well-being in the next 5 years. But in fact, AMR is relevant to all 3 strategic priorities. Achieving universal health coverage means that people can access safe and effective medicines, include antibiotics. And achieving health security means arresting the spread of antimicrobial resistance with the same sense of urgency as for a sudden and deadly outbreak. It's vital that we combine these 2 imperatives. To borrow the title of tomorrow's civil society meeting, I quote, access without excess, end of quote. Achieving this goal requires relentless advocacy, which is why for a few years now we have run an incredibly successfully World Antibiotic Awareness Week to raise the profile of this crucial issue. We back it up with rigorous technical expertise. Last year, we produced 3 important publications that give countries the evidence and tools they need to act. The first was Priority Pathogens List, which highlighted the 12 groups of bacteria which investments are needed most urgently, in addition to the priority of addressing drug-resistant tuberculosis. The second was the Essential Medicines List, which for the first time includes practical guidelines on which antibiotics should be used to treat common infections and which should be kept in reserve for the direst circumstances. And the third was a new report about the state of research and development for new antimicrobials. It showed that the cupboard is disturbingly bare. Urgent investments in research and development are needed, but we also need new thinking about ways to incentivize our partners in the pharmaceutical industry to make those investments. But research and development alone is not the answer. We also need to take cross-sectoral action to address the root causes of the problem. Together with our friends at OIE and FAO, we have a tripartite agreement to work on One Health. Over the last few days, the Interagency Coordination Group for AMR has been meeting to take this work forward. But this cross-sectoral collaboration can not only happen at the global level, it must also happen on the ground, which is why I'm very encouraged that here in Thailand, you have worked successfully across sectors to develop a national strategic plan on AMR. You're leaders in this field, and you're part of a growing movement. 95 countries now have AMR plans, and another 65 are on the way. I urge you to share your experience and the lessons you have learned with your neighbors in this region and the wider world. Antimicrobial resistance does not recognize borders between countries or between sectors, nor can we. No country or sector can win this war acting on its own. We can only prevail by working together. Let me assure you of WHO's support, both in vocal advocacy and through technical know-how. And we will invest heavily on AMR because it's one of the 5 flagships in our 5-year strategic plan. We look forward to working with you very closely, and I wish you very successful meeting. Thank you. Kapung kap. Kap. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. May I ask Dr. Tedros, do you remain